Welcome back, guys. This is Turn Green Go Ham, and we're continuing on with the Demon Souls remake complete walkthrough. So we ran back, grabbed the souls. We're gonna try to attack this a little differently. The second ghost in this area tries to keep you from getting around and damaging the Reaper. So after we're gonna kill the first one, that blocks your path. And then from there, I'm going to try to beeline it and just run and see if I can make that corner before I get to the Reaper there. I think that's going to be the best plan of attack. Just round that corner and beat the Reaper up really, really fast. So hopefully this works. I know this particular area is rough. It's never been one of the easy areas of the game. Can we make it? There we go, got him. All right. It is rough, so you're probably gonna die here a few times. It's just the name of the game here. This is not a beginner-friendly zone. This is truly the Demon Souls experience here. I just want to make sure I didn't pass anything running in here. Looks like we're good. Okay, so let's continue on. We've got one more, as far as I can remember. I think there's only one more major room. And yes, there's some, what used to be called sucker stone, I think, down in the bottom with the enemies. But trust me, nobody really ever messes with this room. There's really no reason to. There's not any good loot in here, so we all just kind of skip it. Grab our storied warrior soul here. And here it is. So these guys, as they fly around, they get close to you and they do an AoE explosion. There's no enemies up top. We will go grab that item there in the center. Down below, there's a few items in the water. And you'll see you got slugs and whatnot down there. But with these AoE dudes right here, it's just really not worth messing with the whole room, to be honest with you. If you get close to AoE, I'm going to try to run around and get one of them to explode so you can see what happens. And there we go. See? Big AoE explosions. He actually took out that slug for us, so that's interesting. Here. Run across here. Go. So here we are. Let's do a little change up here. So we've got our fragrant ring for regening magic. Instead, thief ring. Now, this is important. This enemy is blind. So this boss is blind. So the best way to take care of him is just taking pot shots at him every once in a while. And not making any noise. Now he'll raise a ruckus when you hit him, and he'll start looking for you and start swinging his sword around. But you can totally avoid him the entirety of the fight if you use a thief ring and you're sneaky about it. It is one of those, be patient kind of bosses for sure. Legendary warrior soul there, and then he'll come out here as we start walking into this room. Comes. So it's important to remember in this fight, don't run, just walk around. He's going to randomly swing in different directions to try to find you, try to hit you. See what's going to do the most damage to him here, is it? Yeah, it's definitely flame toss. So as long as we're wearing the thief ring and we're not running around, we're gonna have a pretty easy time with it. And he'll kind of zero in on you like that every once in a while. Do a little jump attack and you'll have to do some dodging. While we've got room. Okay, we do have the spice on our bar. We will need spice since we don't have our MP ring on. And this same strategy works with melee, absolutely. You just sneak up behind him, give him a good hit. Kind of hang out here. Wait for him to turn around and start heading the other way. Just move slowly. Oh, let's get that spice out. Sorry about the dog barking there. Somebody's walking up the stairs. Oh, more spice. Let's go ahead and top all the MP off here. The more you hit him, the more agitated he's going to become. That's when he's really going to start jumping around. You hit him once, a lot of times he'll just kind of look around and start walking off the other direction. Just hit him once, so he kind of freaks out. Oh, I guess we need to pull our crisp blade out too. We'll do more damage. But really, just another one of those patience is key kind of bosses. Be patient, take your time, you'll wear him down. You can actually get in there and, you know, just go crazy on him with a melee weapon if you want to. As long as you're good with, as long as you're good with dodging all of his attacks, you know, you can definitely go that route. I'm not saying you can't just go toe to toe with him. I'm just saying this is the easiest way to go about killing this boss. Pop off on our MP again. If you stay behind a pillar, on the off chance that he tries to jump at you, he can't even get to you, so. Wait till he turns around here, we'll hit him. When he roars, you don't want to hit him. When he roars, that tends to be when he really comes after you. I shouldn't have thrown that last spell at him. So right there, if you were to hit him there, he would kind of come after you. and turn around. Seem to always throw that fireball right when he's about to lean over and dodge it. Go ahead and top up on our MP one more time, and that should get him finished off here. We'll wait for him to turn around instead of taking a chance here. Okay, so there, as you can see, very easy to take this boss down without taking a single hit. So we'll go ahead and grab that full moon grass over here. This is actually the Reaper that fell down. We knocked him down here into the boss pit. He drops the Moonshade Stone. Around here, you'll notice we saw the item as we were kind of walking around the room. It's going to be your holy arrows. So that's why I had it mixed up with the white bow and white arrows versus holy arrows. I believe that's it. I know there was an item on this altar. Yeah, that's it here. You just want to check the floor and make sure you loot any of the Reapers that had fallen down. So it does give you a good healthy chunk of souls. Thank goodness we are done with this map. This is gonna be the map that makes you the most upset in the game. You know, we did die a few times. A couple of them were dumb, just trying to figure out how to get past that Reaper. But this is a very, very troll area, and we're coming up on the ultimate troll boss. However, provided that everything is the same, and I guess we'll see when we get in there, there is a way to take care of this boss past all the troll enemies without really hardly taking any damage at all. So we'll talk about that when it happens. Meanwhile, we have something else to do. Let's go back to the Nexus. We'll level up real quick. We are now, if you see, we are now White World Tendency at Archstone of the Shadow Men. So we can start that quest that I was talking about earlier that allows you to get a new weapon. So first things first, use whatever souls we've got here.
Thou seekest the power, then touch the demons. Soul of the mind.
Okay, so we want to start pumping our magic up for sure. We'll take that to 30 and then start putting into intelligence. More intelligence means we have a higher MP pool, which is important.
So the world.
And then we will need more vitality eventually. We're just trying to get, you know, some more power out of those spells at this point. But when we get into doing a lot of the black tendency stuff, the vitality will become an issue. You can see on our defense, we don't have a whole lot of physical defense, so we'll have to put some points into health like that. Now we could put on some heavier gear. I really like this gear though, so I kind of want to wear it until I feel like I need to do, you know, something different. But as you can see with our equipment burden, we have a little room to play there and still have the fast roll. But I'd kind of prefer looking stylish over anything else. So we're gonna head back to the Shadow Men, and we're going to go to the first area, and we're going to meet a new NPC. We actually need to pick up some more spice too, now that we blew all our spice on the old hero. Ooh, yeah, we've definitely gained some power since last time we were here.
I have a do not be afraid. You have much to gain. I am Satsuki. I seek a keepsake of my father. Have you seen the sword inscribed Makoto? I will offer you demon souls if you can help me find it. The Makoto chooses its master. But be warned. The Makoto is no sword for the faint of heart. The Makoto chooses, but be warned.
Okay, so we're done with his dialogue there. Before we proceed on with this quest, we're going to do the same thing we've always done. We're going to go drop off our death here at the smithing grounds. While we're here, let's see what kind of let's see if this filthy man has any spice. I don't think he does. No. We do want to buy some spice soon, though. Take a dive. Grab our souls. Let's see, Digger King. Oh, that's right. It doesn't update until we go to the Nexus. So I do want to go back to the Nexus before we go back to Shadow Men, because I want to see the progress that we're making towards Dark Tendency here. Okay, it is starting to darken up a little bit. I'm gonna guess we have another 2 or 3 deaths before we get it pure black like the Covetous King. Let's head over and go complete this quest. It'll give us a pretty interesting weapon. So we're gonna go to the ritual path, this lovely area that we just made it through. The good news is we really just have to deal with the first room of Reapers, and even then we don't even have to deal with the Reapers, so. Do you have any spice?
Oh, hello. I'm here.
Yes. What's the max I could buy? 30? That's a bit much, but we'll go with 15. Okay, so just like last time, we'll go down this way. We go around here. The ghosts really don't come back here fast enough to bother with them.
Hello again. Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong, really. Come on now. We've got better things to fret about. That pit there is filled with treasure. But, I'm having a little trouble getting to it myself. Go on.
Just keeping an eye on the doors.
There are more riches than you could dream of.
That's the patches we know and love.
Take your time starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
Okay. So, first of all, there's our Black Phantom. Before we go deal with him, though, we're going to come over here. Grab this item. Moonshade Stone Shard.
Heavens. Did you fall for that little devil's trap? Well, I did the same. He fooled me. and now I am stuck here. The reverberations seem to suggest that we are connected to the outside. A fearsome dark phantom stands between us and freedom. But have no fear. God will cleanse us of evil. Pray with me. Umbasa.
So this is Saint Urbain. This is the guy that the miracle guys have been talking about back at the base, the Nexus. We're going to switch from the Thief Ring back to our MP Ring. And I don't know which type of magic this guy's going to be more susceptible to, but we'll give them both a shot here. And it seems like he's pretty weak to... Ooh, he's even more weak to fire. All right. And just like that, he's down. Real quick, we'll grab this item. This is the Magic Sword Makoto. And then here we get a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and some Moonshade Stone chunks. We were definitely needing those. So if you go over here, you want to go ahead and pop this open. Trophy Umbasa. So now, Saint Urbain is free to leave.
Oh, it's you. Did you cleanse the world of the aforementioned phantom? God has chosen you. And for that we are thankful. Umbasa. God has chosen you. Umbasa.
Okay, so we're done with this guy. This will lead us out. I don't believe it. Adam, no. This will lead us out right by Patches. Surprise, we're back. Looks like my controller is about to die. Look at that.
You? Hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Well, a man's got to make a living, right? Here, look, I can make up for it. There aren't many humans like us. We need to stick together. I know. Have this as a token of my friendship. Not bad, right?
Well, we already had that ring, so, you know, apology not accepted.
Come on. Let's be friends. What do you say? No need to drag each other down.
Just a horrible, horrible person, man. Okay, so this pathway over here. Oh, hey. Whoops, I forgot. We did not kill the Scythe, the Reaper. Okay, let's get rid of all these guys. And then we can head back up to our Archstone. Get out of here. That's the way forward. This is the way back. Okay, so we're going to go back to the beginning of the Shrine of Storms one more time. We got the Makoto sword. Oh, I'm used to having to cast 2 fireballs at those. Not anymore, though. Okay, so he's going to ask you for the sword. You can either give it to him, not give it to him. Either way, it doesn't really matter in the outcome of what happens. So we'll give it to him.
You have found the Makoto, have you? Bless your good fortune and, well, good work. Now, just hand Makoto over to me. Yes, yes, this is she. This luster, it's finally mine. But could this sword really be as deadly as they say?
I went ahead and swung first, but he's definitely going to attack us with it. I guess he wasn't done talking to us yet. Hang on.
Now, just hand Makoto over to me. Yes,
Oh, I guess I interrupted him.
yes, this is she. This luster, it's finally mine. But could this sword really be as deadly as they say? There is only one way to find out.
Yep, he wants to kill you. And there we go, piece of cake. And as you can see, we get the sword back again. So let's take a look at it real quick. Magic Sword Makoto. Interesting enough, no magic damage. It is a bleed-based katana. Does slash and pierce damage. Little higher strength than you would normally expect from a katana, but a cursed katana that has appeared in folklore through the ages. Named for Makoto, the giant who lived in a distant land. Countless unique teeth have been carved into its blade. These teeth ravage the flesh, never to heal again. Cursed weapons like the Makoto are said to devour the wielder's essence and rob their warmth. Innumerable warriors continue to be taken by the Makoto's allure nevertheless. So, if you use this weapon... Oops, let me get it out. As you can see, we're taking HP damage. This constantly bleeds the wielder, so you can do some builds, some hyper builds with this, where you get down to below 30% and use the rings that buff your damage below 30% of health, and then just kind of deal with topping off with the low-end Crescent Moon Grass, maybe heal spells, stuff like that. But definitely an interesting weapon. I would say for a dex build, it is weird that it wants more. Let's go back to Dragon Longsword. It is weird that it wants more strength than dex, but I still feel like it's a dex weapon for sure. You can see there's actually no scaling on it. It's all about just flat physical damage. So you could call it a dex weapon, you could call it a strength weapon. At the end of the day, all you need are the base requirements, and then you're going to do just a ton of bleed damage with it. Anyway, so we're finished with that quest. Let's head on back to the Nexus. And as you can see, Archstone of the Shadow Men. Now it's moving from white back to black again. So he is a tendency NPC, and just like all the other tendency NPCs, once you kill him, you do get a swing. Now, We're slowly getting through all of the white tendency stuff in these areas, and so we're getting to where we're going to want to push them all to black and do all the black tendency stuff, mainly for the colorless demon souls. That's where you're going to get the primeval demons and things like that, but also for the farming of crystal lizards. So anyway, we're starting to get wrapped up with, well, we've got 3 areas except for the final boss of Shadowmen, and then we've got 2 areas left, and then we have to go back to the first area. So I'd say we're probably about halfway done with the game at this point. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a like, subscribe, don't forget to comment down below, and hit that notifications button if you want notifications on when new videos come out. So till the next video, thanks for watching.